Hello, welcome to our little shop. Today we are working on a Gibson J 100 that a customer brought in here. He just purchased this guitar and had a few issues he wanted to get it taken care of. So let's discuss this briefly. First of all, when he brought it in, he said that it buzzed. Okay, well, the nut's too low. That was actually tried to be covered up with too much relief in the neck. So when I adjusted the neck up properly, of course, it got worse. So we're going to have to do a new nut. In the process of looking the guitar over, we found out some fret issues. There is a bad one. The 11th fret is almost dead. We come back here, we've got a saddle problem. See if I can get this for you so you can see it. If you look close here behind the saddle's rocked forward. It doesn't fit the slot well enough. It's rocked forward actually at an angle. See if we can see the lean here on it. That's actually made worse by the fact that it has a Fishman pickup in it. It takes up a good bit of real estate in the bottom of the slot, so the saddle cannot go down really deep in the slot anyway. But the saddle's not wide enough to fit the slot properly, so it's wobbling pretty bad. I'll show you that later. And we can't take a chance with that with these mustache bridges. When you have one of these saddles that don't fit properly, it wants to rock forward and acts like a wedge. And you see a lot of bridges cracked through here. And like I say, on these mustache bridges, you don't have much room at either end here for error. So we'll take a closer look at that saddle when I get it out and show you. I've already seen it once, but you need to see this. Then we have another issue. A little squeak. The X brace is loose, so we need to re-glue it as well. So we're going to be doing some fret work, a new saddle, a new nut. Let's see if we can get this up to proper playing ability for this fellow. So, okay, here we go. Alright, well, let's take a closer look at this saddle issue here just to point a few things out to you. All these things I'm going to show are actually really big problems in general, but actually made worse if you're using a piezo style under the saddle pickup. So first of all, here's the rock we're talking about. I mean, look how loose this saddle is. How much rock we have here in the saddle. Of course, when you put string tension on it, it's going to roll as far forward as it can. Secondly, when you look at it, yeah, this is how to pro job doing it. Anyway, when you look at it, it's not straight and it's crooked. So the bottom's not flat or square, which again are huge problems. Where you can really see how, there you can see how the bottom of that saddle is really not flat, how it's curved. We're going to fix that. I've already made my new saddle. Of course, I'm using bone, and all the cool kids will tell you that bone doesn't work well with a piezo bridge saddle pickup. But my philosophy is, if it fits well, it's flat on the bottom, it works better than a saddle that doesn't fit and is made improperly. So End of story there. But if you look, it fits very tight. There's no wobble here anywhere. It will slide in and out, so that you get good contact from string pressure to the pickup. But I basically just have this roughed in right now. It's been shaped, you can't see, but it actually has compensation on the B string. I've already cut this and fitted it to the right height and all that, and I'm going to move on to making the nut. Actually, I should have said I'm going to have lunch before I make the nut for this guitar. So, for those that don't know that, I actually cook a little bit as well. So, for lunch today, I'm having kielbasa, cabbage, broccoli, carrots, potatoes, and mushrooms. And the little container in the back is my typical pineapple I have with it. Or actually, that's my fruit of the day. Bon appetit. So I've looked a little deeper into the fret issues here, and we've got several high frets that we've got to clean up. We'll get that taken care of later. We're going to start the process of turning this into one of these. So, here we go. We've made some progress. We have the brace clamped and glued. We said we had our saddle roughed in. We have the frets finished. And we have our nut roughed in. So I'm going to walk away from this for the day, and we'll continue tomorrow. We have to have quite some time for this operation right here to dry. Well, we're back in here this morning, and I have my nut slots all cut properly. That's done. So we're ready to finish up the nut. We need to get it shaped and get the string ramps in it taken care of properly. And we're going to finish up our saddle at this point. I may have to retweak the height of it very slightly because of the change in the top after regluing the brace. It did raise the height a little bit when the top come up when I reglued it. So I need to take a little bit off on this bridge. So I've already measured that, and we'll take care of that too. So I'm going to finish shaping this bridge, polish it, finish shaping the nut, polish it, clean the guitar up, and we're going to be done. So I have my nut finished, my saddle finished, the fretwork done, the guitar kind of cleaned up. Got to finish cleaning it up. Went to check out the saddle fit and the pickup. Found out the battery in the guitar was dead, so I had to replace it. So obviously this guy had not even tried to see if that worked. I mean, it was dead. Didn't work at all. Then I find this. Someone has put a strap on this guitar, and it was just waiting to dump the guitar on the floor. So we got to plug that and re-drill that for him. And that should be just about all the little surprises here. Now, there we go. A little over 5 hours all told. We have a new saddle, new bone saddle, and it's compensated for the B string. I don't know if we just can't see that. Alright, anyway. We have a new bone nut. We have a fret dress. We have a new battery for the preamp. We have fixed his strap button that was just an absolute accident waiting to happen. Clean it up, set it up, it's all straight up ready to go. So maybe he can actually get a chance now to see what his new purchase was like. He actually made the comment that I bought this, I don't know if I even like it yet because I can't tell. So we'll see if he likes it. So until next time, play nice. I'll see you later.